Cheese, 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 cheese.
Kevin Durant announced today on the 4th of July that he's going to join the Golden State Warriors. That's some cheese. Can you imagine LeBron James's face right now? He's crying right now. He's the way he was crying at the end of the finals, he's crying like that right now. He is pissed. And it's all his fault. Because he's the one that started this trend that made players want to do this. If Golden State would have won the championship, I don't know if Durant would have gone there. But now that they lost, it made it easier to recruit. It's all LeBron James's fault. I put the blame on LeBron James for bringing that first title to Cleveland, for leaving Cleveland in the first place. It's all his fault. But seriously, Kevin Durant was really considering all these teams. He wasn't just wasting our time. I know a lot of people thought that he was just wasting our time with this whole process. He was just going to stay with the Oklahoma City Thunder. But it was Al Horford that revealed he knew that Durant was going to leave. Because he couldn't get confirmation that Westbrook was going to stay, that Durant was going to stay, so he wasn't going to Oklahoma. And Westbrook is gone. Next season, you already know he's gone. Now the question is, how will the league respond? Will the league treat the Golden State Warriors like they treated the Miami Heat? No teams would trade with the Heat. They desperately needed a center, and no teams would trade, not even a backup center, not even a guy like Joel Prisbilla or just any solid center. They were terrified to trade with the Heat to make them even better. So I wonder, are they going to do the same thing to this Golden State Warriors team? It was so bad in Miami that they even had to try out Greg Oden. They brought Greg Oden to the team. It was so bad they couldn't find anybody. And here's the dilemma. Durant is signing a 2-year deal with the Golden State Warriors with the player option for next season. That just means that he's going to opt out, and next season he can sign for the max when the cap is going to go up to the highest point it's ever been in NBA history. So he's going to do that so he gets the most money next season. It's the same thing that LeBron is doing on the Cavs. But here's the problem. The Warriors don't have the cap space to sign Durant outright. They have to move a player, and that player is going to be Andrew Bogut. So the question is, will all 29 teams refuse to take Andrew Bogut's salary? Will they team up and make Kevin Durant take a pay cut for this first season so that he can't get the $23 million or $25 or whatever the max he's going to get for this one season? Make Kevin Durant take less money this season. Make him wait until next season to get that money. When LeBron joined the Miami Heat, all the teams in the league, they would not trade with the Heat. It didn't matter what the trade was for, who it was for. So I wonder, are they going to do the same thing for the Golden State Warriors? Now, let's say that a team does take Andrew Bogut's salary, which will probably happen. You know, some team is probably going to take it. Now the Warriors don't have a center. They have Ezeli. And right now, Ezeli is trash. You know how trash he is. In the finals, whenever he was in the game, bad things were happening. But can the Warriors develop him into a solid big man? Because at this point with this lineup, they don't really need that good of a center. They just need somebody to be solid out there. Block some shots and grab some rebounds. So it is true that maybe they could develop Ezeli into that type of center. But I'm hoping that the rest of the league does not trade a center to the Golden State Warriors. You have to treat them like the Miami Heat. You did the Heat dirty. You wouldn't trade even backup centers. I'm expecting the same treatment for these Golden State Warriors. Make them develop Ezeli, because that's the one weakness they're going to have. They do not have a solid center, and you're going to need a center. Even though that team is the team of death, and they have 4 players all in their prime. You got Kevin Durant, 27 years old in his prime. Steph Curry, 2-time MVP in his prime. Klay Thompson still in his prime. Draymond Green getting triple doubles in his prime. The death lineup. You have Sean Livingston, tall cheese, off the bench in his prime. The reason why this super cheese lineup is possible is because the Golden State Warriors, they literally built their team from the draft. Everybody, all these players they drafted and developed developed into straight up beast. That's why they're able to sign Durant, and this is even possible. It's not like the LeBron situation where the Heat generated cap space, they sacrificed salaries. You don't really see Durant having to sacrifice much of a salary. So it's a lot different. And I know LeBron got a lot of heat, especially for the way that he announced the decision. But this is way worse, in my opinion. Because the Golden State Warriors were in the finals. At least the Miami Heat, they weren't in the finals. They weren't a top tier contender at the time. Yeah, they teamed up and made a super team, but this is even worse. The Warriors were one win away from winning it all. And the funny thing about the Warriors is that they don't even need Kevin Durant to win a championship. They were one win away from winning it again. They made some new moves. They made some mistakes. Draymond Green got himself suspended. Bogut got injured, which was very unfortunate. And then they lost the series. But they could have won the series. They didn't even need Durant. So now they have Durant. This is crazy. This is unbelievable. And this is war. You're going to see all the NBA teams. It's going to be so interesting to see what they do and how they try to deal with this super team from the Warriors. What a season this is going to be, this upcoming season. Are the Warriors going to get booed like the Miami Heat? Are they going to get booed every time they go in an arena? You know he's going to get booed when he goes back to the Thunder, obviously. The Thunder fans are going to be mad. But will the rest of the NBA be as mad as they were when the Heat teamed up? And I hope they are. I hope it's not just a LeBron James hater thing that they did. I hope the NBA fans react the same way that they did when LeBron left. Now, here's the funny thing. Remember, Lil B had a curse on Kevin Durant. But now that Durant is on the Warriors, he has lifted the curse today. Right now, he lifted it. I'm looking at his Twitter right now. He just lifted the curse. Oh, my gosh. Lil B is from the Bay Area, so obviously he's got to lift the curse because he's playing for his team now. Wow, this is going to be a crazy season. Next few seasons. LeBron is going to be fired up. Everybody's going to be fired up. I can't wait to see how teams come out and play the Warriors. And I can't wait to read these comments. I know I'm going to be dying of laughter. There's going to be so much hate and so much love. It's going to be ridiculous. The comment section might break. The comment section is going to get ugly out here. And the bandwagon fans. There's not enough room on the bandwagon. There's literally not going to be enough room on this bandwagon for all these fans to join. It was already full, and now it's just ridiculous with Kevin Durant. What a shocking 4th of July. A bomb was dropped on the NBA today. Let me know what you think. How does a point guard shoot 58% from the line? There's no excuse. That's unacceptable. And a free throw isn't like a jump shot. There's nobody coming at you contesting your shot. You don't have to rush your shot. There's no reason for you to shoot that poorly. You got to practice. All you got to do is go in